Speaker, because prior to the reading of the speech by the President, there was a live conversation across the political divide among leaders whether they were going to attend this session or they were not going to attend. I made a deliberate choice to attend. And I expected that two things would happen. One, I expected that solutions to the skyrocketing cost of living across the country would form the centerpiece of the President's speech. Speaker, to my recollection, and I've gone through this speech many times, that did not happen. Immediately, Mr. Speaker, after the speech was read on the 29th, on Thursday, I traveled to Kitui on Friday. And the cry of the people of Kitui on the address of the President was, what solutions has the President given to deal with drought and starvation in sections of our county? The Speaker, that is still a live matter. It must be appreciated by all of us that if there is one challenge that this country is facing, is the challenge of drought and starvation in pockets of the country, I would have expected that the President would address himself to that issue. The Speaker, the second issue that I expected the President to deal with, that he did not deal with, was this whole matter of the CBC. The Speaker, that matter, though later the President appointed a task force to look into that curriculum, the Speaker, I expected that because the President was setting the agenda of the nation for the next 5 years, I expected that he would boldly address himself and make policy pronouncements on the issue of CBC. Elsewhere, Mr. Speaker, and we all know, Mr. Speaker, you know, I know, I'm very sure the majority whip knows that when it comes to matters of education and when there are issues touching on education, it behoves the highest office in the land to intervene and intervene with proper information. I'm reminded of former President of the US, George Bush, in 2002, when he signed the No Child Left Behind Act into law to address issues of public schools, especially issues of access to minority groups, including blacks. And that photo is forever going to be ingrained in my mind, Mr. Speaker, of that black boy standing next to the President as he signed the bill into law. Later on, they progressed, and President Obama signed the Every Child Succeeds Act, because education issues, Mr. Speaker, are very important to the life of a nation. My expectations were not met. But it was not my speech, it was a speech read by the President. So an overview of the speech, Mr. Speaker. 2 or 3 issues. One, colleagues have argued on the length of the speech. And they've said it was short, others said it was okay. But Mr. Speaker, where I sit, substance is not necessarily on the length of the speech, but on the detail in every paragraph, whether short or long. My biggest beef with this speech. Mr. Speaker,